Have you ever leaned down toward your cat, pressed a gentle kiss onto the top of their head, and paused for half a second afterward, waiting to see what would happen next? Maybe their ears twitched, maybe their eyes softened, maybe they stayed completely still, like time itself had frozen around them. In that tiny moment, it can feel like you're standing at the edge of a secret world, wondering whether your cat understood what you just tried to say. Welcome to CatFactsFunny, a place where we slow down and listen to the quiet, emotional language cats use every day. Today, we're exploring a question that feels simple on the surface, however carries surprising depth underneath it. When you kiss your cat on the head, what are they really experiencing? Do cats understand kisses? Or are we projecting our own human feelings onto a creature that lives by an entirely different emotional rulebook? Before we can understand their reaction, we need to understand something even more basic. We need to understand whether cats know what a kiss is at all. Do cats know what a kiss is?
Honestly, no.
Not in the way humans do. Cats do not naturally understand kisses as a form of affection. They were not built for them socially or biologically. Kissing is a human gesture, shaped by human evolution, culture, and social bonding. It is something we do instinctively when we feel closeness, trust, and emotional warmth. Cats evolved along a very different path. Their social world is quieter and more subtle. Where humans rely on touch-heavy gestures like hugging and kissing, cats rely on body language, scent, positioning, and small shifts in behavior that are easy for humans to miss. This means that when you kiss your cat, you are speaking a language they were not born understanding. From their perspective, a kiss is not a universal sign of love. It is simply a strange human behavior that happens near their face. But that does not mean it is meaningless. A cultural gap between species. There is a real culture clash between cats and humans. Humans are expressive and tactile. We show affection with our hands, our faces, our voices, and our closeness. We lean in, we touch, we make contact to say, "You matter to me." Cats, on the other hand, are cautious communicators. Their affection tends to be indirect. In the feline world, love is shown through shared space, mutual grooming, slow blinking, head bunting, and calm coexistence. These behaviors communicate trust without overwhelming the other cat. A kiss on the head does not exist in their natural social playbook. That is why some cats react with confusion, neutrality, or even irritation when kissed. It is not because they do not love you. It is because they are trying to interpret a gesture that does not belong to their species. How cats learn to understand human affection. Despite this cultural gap, cats are sophisticated observers. Through a process known as social learning, cats learn by watching, remembering, and associating experiences with outcomes. Over time, they start to understand patterns. They notice what tends to happen after certain human behaviors. If a kiss is consistently paired with a soft voice, gentle hands, relaxed body language, and a sense of safety, many cats learn that this odd human behavior predicts something good. According to research reviewed by John Bradshaw and Sarah Ellis in Applied Animal Behavior Science, cats form social bonds with humans by generalizing from early life experiences. If affectionate contact feels safe and predictable, they may accept it even if it is not instinctive. In other words, your cat may not understand what a kiss is, but they can learn what a kiss means. When a kiss becomes a signal of trust. Over time, a kiss can transform from a confusing action into a familiar emotional signal. When a cat allows you to kiss their head without pulling away, flinching, or showing signs of stress, it means they trust your intentions. They have learned that your closeness does not lead to harm. They have learned that your face near theirs is not a threat. And when a cat responds positively, they are doing something extraordinary. They are bridging the gap between species, translating your affection into a language they understand, and answering back in their own way. Now let's talk about those responses. The lean in and the purr. One of the most heart-melting reactions you can receive after kissing your cat is the lean in. Instead of pulling away, Your cat gently presses their head or body closer to you. They may close their eyes. They may knead their paws. A soft purr might begin to vibrate through their chest. This is not tolerance. This is acceptance. Leaning into a kiss means your cat is actively participating in the interaction. They are not merely allowing it. They are choosing it. The purr, while complex and multifunctional, often signals contentment when paired with relaxed posture and closeness. Behaviorally, this response shows associative learning in action. Your cat has learned that kisses are linked to comfort, safety, and emotional warmth. As Bradshaw notes in his book Cat Sense, when cats seek out close physical contact with humans, they display behaviors similar to those shared with trusted feline companions. If your cat leans into a kiss and purrs, you have earned a place in their inner circle. The headbutt that follows. Sometimes, a kiss is answered with a headbutt. Your cat presses their forehead or cheek into you, rubbing their face against your hand, your chin, or your cheek. It may be gentle or surprisingly forceful, and it may happen more than once. This behavior is known as bunting, and it is one of the clearest signs of feline affection. Cats have scent glands around their cheeks, forehead, and chin. When they bunt, they deposit pheromones that mark you as familiar and safe. In the feline world, this is a powerful social signal. In the context of a kiss, bunting is often a form of reciprocation. You offer affection in your language. Your cat answers in theirs. Certified feline behavior consultants note that bunting is most common in confident cats who feel secure in their relationships. It also indicates that your cat views you not just as a caregiver, but as a social companion. The slow blink response. Few things feel as meaningful as receiving a slow blink from your cat after a kiss. Your cat meets your gaze, then slowly closes their eyes before opening them again. Sometimes they repeat the gesture, lingering in the moment. This is often called a cat kiss. Slow blinking is a sign of trust, relaxation, and emotional safety. Among cats, it signals that there is no threat present. With humans, it serves the same purpose. Research from the University of Sussex has shown that cats are more likely to approach humans who slow blink at them, suggesting that this gesture plays a real role in cat-human bonding. If your cat slow blinks after you kiss them, they are translating your affection into their own emotional vocabulary and responding in kind. The freeze. Not every reaction is openly affectionate. Sometimes, after a kiss, your cat freezes. Their body becomes still. Their ears may tilt slightly back. Their eyes remain open but alert. This is not rejection. Freezing is a pause and assess behavior. Your cat is processing what just happened and deciding how to feel about it. This response is common in cautious cats, shy individuals, or cats still learning to interpret human gestures. Behaviorist Jackson Galaxy refers to this moment as a pause for information. It means your cat is undecided, not distressed. If this happens, the best response is to stop and give them space. Let them decide what comes next. The tail flick. A tail flick is one of the clearest signals cats give when they are uncomfortable. If your cat's tail begins to lash or swish sharply after a kiss, it often indicates irritation or overstimulation. This is your cat's way of saying that the interaction has crossed a boundary. It does not mean they dislike you. It means they need the interaction to end. Respecting this signal builds trust far more than pushing past it. When they walk away, sometimes the response is quiet and decisive. Your cat stands up and walks away. This is not cruelty. It is self-regulation. Cats are independent creatures who value autonomy. Walking away is how they preserve emotional balance. If your cat does this, the most loving response is to let them go. Following them or attempting another kiss can damage trust. Instead, observe what forms of affection your cat does enjoy. Brushing, playing, sitting nearby. Love in the feline world is always offered on consent. The love that doesn't look like a kiss. Cats may not understand kisses the way humans do, but they are deeply capable of love. They show it through presence, through trust, through choosing to be near you when they could be anywhere else. They show it when they groom beside you, sleep on your clothes, slow blink from across the room, or sit quietly just close enough to touch. When a cat allows a kiss, it is not because they understand the gesture. It is because they understand you. And that understanding is built slowly, gently, over time. The next time you kiss your cat on the head, watch closely. Their reaction will tell you more than words ever could. Not because they speak human love, but because they are teaching you theirs. Thank you for spending this quiet moment with CatFactsFunny. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If this story reminded you of your own cat, you're already listening in the right way.